Right, farmers, it's Friday the 12th of January and we're back with some mods. Right, so first up we've got Landscaping Extension for Zelonka. This is by Topace 888, 0.65 megabyte on the download, and it does start with a warning. It says, in principle, this mod can also be started with other maps, but this is not advisable as the plant settings differ from map to map. The mod should therefore always be deactivated on other maps. So I've gone obviously completely against what the modder says. I'm on Elm Creek and I'm going to show you why. Yeah, so in the construction menu and then under landscaping, first off I've gone for plants. So we've got a few in this section, so go to the first one just there. So there we are. So we'll zoom in a little. So we've got sorrel small, we then got the sorrel big, we then got weed, we then got windgrass, we then got chervil, however you pronounce that. We then got goosefoot, thistle, poppy flower, grass short, grass medium, and then ragged robin, ragwort. And then this is where the problem comes in, because we've got this one here, dry branches. Now if I click on that, it says plant is not supported by this map. Yeah, we can't use this one, and it goes on with the same. The clover we can't use, starflower we can't use. Then we've got bunchberry, berry bush, starry false Solomon seal, sword fern, deer fern, grass, cattail small, cattail medium, cattail big, miscanthus small. We'll go with that, medium, and then big. We've got feathergrass small, feathergrass big, and then obviously that's the end of the plant. So that whole section you can't use unless the map supports it, which obviously Elm Creek doesn't. I thought it might, you know, being base game, but it is what it is. And then on the trees we got a load as well, but the trees are okay, so it's just those plants that are missing. So we've got young cypress, we then got small cypress, medium cypress, we then got maple, then got olive tree again, olive tree again, and olive tree again, small poplar, medium poplar, and then large poplar, spruce, young spruce, small spruce, and then medium spruce, large spruce on the end, then an old spruce. Then we've got small stone pine, we've got medium stone pine, and then large stone pine. So the trees themselves are all right. Well, they're all right on Elm Creek, put it that way. I haven't tried it on any other map. But obviously the plants, they're a little bit different. So if you want to use like the branches or some of the other different named ones, you're going to have to use them on Zelonka. That being said though, I do like some of these trees. Well, that maple one, that looks ace. Oh, very nice. Well, next up is Brick and Plastered Garage. This is by Gracchus and Philippe, 17.76 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll back a touch just to find it. There we are, 80 grand to place down. And as the name would suggest, it's a garage shed, plastered and bricked. And we can open up that door like that. It's a bit of storage inside. You've got 3 doorways on that one. Bit of junk in the corner. I like the brickwork actually, that looks alright. And we'll come down here and we'll open up this door like that. There you are. And then once again, once you're inside, you've got 3 openings down on one side. You've got a touch bigger one on the end. We've got lights. Can we open up from the inside? Yes, we can. There we are. So that'll open up like that. So you can come out this side if you wanted to. And we've got this little bit here. Go into that door like that. There we are. I'd say that's like a little workshop sort of thing. We've got a side door on the go. I mean, you could place one of those sort of like workshop triggers in here and have that as like a little... Yeah, you're not going to get your big harvesters in there, mind you, but still. Yeah, you could do all right with this building. Very nice. Right, next up is Open Sheds Pack. This is by Hispano, 49.78 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in a construction menu, and the first light is going to be on the sheds. So we've got the first one, which is there like that. So we've got the 24 by 16 metre, so that's that one there. We then got a 24 by 33, sort of like a double wide one. We then got the next one, which is a 48 by 16, so sort of double length, single wide. And then we got, well, basically double, 48, 33. Oh, fair enough. And then at the end, we got this one under silos, and then we'll scroll along a little bit like that. There we are. So 40 grand. Obviously, that's going to hold your bales and your pallets, but 980. That's all right. Obviously, chuck them in there. Hit this icon if you want to take them out. Obviously, it's empty at the minute. So there's nothing in there, but 980 bales or pallets. I mean, they look good. I mean, you got the side openings as well, so it's nice and big at the front. Even on like the single wide ones, it's a decent size opening. You'd be able to get most harvesters with the headers on, no problem. But then we come down to the double wide ones. I mean, look at the state of that. Oh, that is ace. Right, next up is Medium Bale Shed. This is by Michael LS, 9.32 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and silos, as you can well imagine. So there it is, 45 grand to place down. It's going to hold 250 pieces. So that's all right. But obviously, it's not just a bale storage area, because you've got your stuff that you chuck in there. Obviously, you bring them out there, and there's your spawn point for them. But like this bit down here, it's actually a little shed for you. Yeah, I mean, you can't go into it that side, you know, you get stopped, that's where your bales are going to go, but you could use this as well, sort of like a double job building. I like the detail on it as well, bit of rusty metalwork. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Grain Hall. This is by MA7 Studio, 21.66 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll back a touch just to find it. There we go. So 80 grand to place down. Going to make you 480 a month. I mean, that's not massive amounts on the old solar panels, but it's better than nothing. So, all right, fair enough. When you come into here, it's that sort of building, you know, where you'd put like root crops on the ground. So you've got your dividers. That's going to keep your crops separate. Yeah, I mean, you've got woodwork on the side, got a bit of metalwork on the side as well. And you come down here and you got this. A little storage area for your vehicle. So if you was to use that sort of like a front loader or a wheel loader, you know, move your stuff around, that sort of thing, you can then park it up in here. Yeah, I mean, that there, that's a great texture. It's like, I think what they call it in the UK, like a pea shingle sort of thing. Oh, I like it. Right, next up is the Lizard Bolt 3M. This is by Vulix and Udim. 5.33 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find it under cultivators. And as you can imagine with the name, it's got a 3 meter working width. But to be fair, if you're doing small farming shenanigans, that shouldn't really be a problem. Yeah, you're not going to smash out big fields, but you know, not everything's about size. We'll carry on. 9 mile an hour working speed, 15 horsepower. I mean, that is wow low. That is ace. I mean, if you're doing old school scenarios, you know, old school tractor and whatever, 15 horsepower. I think I'd produce more than that. That's brilliant. 500 to buy, there is no options. Yeah, nice and simple. I like it. Our last mod for the day is the Lizard Mechanica 440. This is by Vulix and BBM, 3.66 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it on sprayers. So like the previous one, sort of old school, simple. Yeah, ace. 400 litre capacity, and it is going to do your liquid fertiliser and your herbicide. Only requires 30 horsepower from your tractor, 8 metre working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 1500. So nice and cheap. The option you got there is to change the main colour, yellow or blue. Does the tank? Yeah, I mean, if you're into your old school roleplay sort of thing, yeah, nice and simple, rather than going for these newfangled machines that are all controlled by computers, yeah, these could be for you. Oh, very nice. Also got a few updates as well. So we've got Electrical Grid Poles by Negmod Mod. Got the Rainy Woods by Carl G and Pixel Farms, and that does need a new save. Got Hills of Tuscany by Johnny X Pro. That doesn't need a new save, so that's alright. Got the Z-Tour UR2 pack by Castan18. The Okrama J8 series by SMI Modding Team. The Auto Drop Silage Trayer by Peter J. The Lizard 6000 by ADub Modding ABP Team. And the Manure Auger by the Flying Dutchman. So that's your mods done for you. Why not hit that join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.